What's going on, traders? Thanks for tuning in today's YouTube video. Today we're going to talk about manipulation of the dollar index. Okay, the thing is, yesterday was a super sad day for all the traders that traded GBPUSD. Maybe some of you could have taken some nice profit, but we in NSEC, we had some losses. In the first place, we traded the right direction, but we were trapped by a big spike to the downside, so we took a nice long. The market then hit our stop loss and went to the upside. And at that moment, when the market is broken that specific area, I thought about the market will reverse. We have clean price action confirmation for that, but the market then simply just keep pushing to the upside with no sign of rejection. And yeah, we took another stop loss hit on our seller positions. Now guys, this is super sad what happened, and I would like to explain you today in this video why this happened and what we should do right now, what we can expect right now from GBPUSD. But I would like to speak in general about the dollar index, because the dollar index is, from my point of view, completely bearish. Okay, we have several confirmations for that, why the DXY is super bearish. We got this resistance, we got this supply. Market structure, this is super important right now. Market structure, last time higher high, lower low, lower high, and right now we are at equal low, guys. This is super important. This is why I thought about two options. Option number one, move to that level, retracement, boom boom, all the way to the downside till our final take profit, which is at that area. That would have been the first scenario. Second scenario would have been price will just simply broke through that level, retesting, boom. That was my initial analysis. That was my first thing which I thought about, and I've seen, okay, completely clear from my point of view that we're going to create a new lower low and something like this. But the market is approaching to close bullish from my point of view. Let's see if it will do so, but it really looks like the market will close bullish. If this is going to be the case, then we're going to go on a major correction on Euro USD, AUD USD, gold, and GBP USD. Okay, this is exactly what I explained to you, and I also got my confirmations why this should happen, because of we got here a very similar pattern of support resistance, which is also at the same time over here strong level of demand. The market started this huge move from here, then the market came all the way to the downside, broke through that level, retesting it as new resistance, boom. Now we got a similar pattern exactly at this area over here. That means from a weekly perspective, we would like to see the market going to that level before it will then continue to drop down. Also on the weekly, we got a pretty nice W formation all across that area. We got a correction, and right now we do expect that the market should pump to the upside. Also, the monthly is telling us that this is the best area to retrace, because based on that impulse that we got here to the downside, we would like to see a retracement at least till the 0.382. But the 0.5 is the structure level, which is aligning best with our fib level and with our previous level of support around that monthly, and right now new level of resistance. So therefore we would like to see the market going to that level before it will then smash all the way to the downside. And this is what I thought about. Okay, on GBPUSD we should focus right now on shorting that pair, okay, because if the dollar index will go higher, then we should short, but only at some specific price chart. So look down over here. The monthly is telling us we're super bullish because of the market has broken through that previous level of resistance. Okay, we got over here W formation, we got impulse, correction, impulse. We got all across that area over here strong level of supply. Now also over here we got two options, that the price should go more into the deep of that area of supply, or just tapping it, boom 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 boom, something like this. That would be also, of course, a possibility. Now from a weekly perspective, the market is still bullish, continuing to move up, to move to the upside. Then yesterday I was mentioning a potential double top scenario, meaning that if the weekly candle will close bearish, then we have that kind of double top, and the market then should boom break all the way to the downside. That was the weekly case. Now the monthly, weekly, you can expect both sides, but overall they are still bullish, because on the weekly we are still respecting every support resistance. As you can see, we broke through it, boom boom, okay, higher highs, higher lows, so completely nice. Yes, the thing is, right now on the daily time frame, it was also bullish, because you got this impulse, and what the market has done yesterday was just a retracement till the 0.618, and then the market went all the way to the upside. And this is right now the thing. On the 4 hours, the market is giving us this kind of head and shoulders, I don't know, or you can view this whole thing as head and shoulder, and you got over here that M formation. Now, keep that in mind. You got that M formation, impulse, correction, impulse till that level. Now, with this movement to the downside, guys, we broke through a strong level of structure all around that area. Now, you can see over here that we got a pretty nice point over here. That was a low. So that was the last time the market has created a higher low, and the market was just smashing through that level, okay? But the thing is that this whole thing over here was just a manipulation. It was just a fake out. And I was not 100% sure, because at the moment when this 4-hour candle would have been a bearish one, then for me everything would have been very clear, okay? Because then I thought about, okay, GBPUSD is going to be bearish because of the pin bar, and yeah, price should just keep dropping to the downside. Yes. The bullish thing was something like, okay, maybe we got an impulse correction, and now we do expect another impulse to the downside. That was the second thing which we could have expected. So not sure what to think about that, okay? That is the thing. It was not 100% clear, and this is why so many traders also yesterday took a nice short, and also me. I mean, we took a nice long at this area because we got strong level of demand. We took a nice long, and unfortunately our stop loss was hit by this movement. Then the market went all the way to the upside, and then we were looking to short it at that area, and yeah, again stop loss hit, and yeah, that's the case. Manipulation happens. From a daily, actually, that's something which I'm super surprised of, because I was just looking at the daily candle and I just thought about, okay, maybe we were going to close bearish pin bar, and that whole thing was just a little bit of an liquidity grab from the downside in order for the big players then to push the price more to the downside, because I really thought about that moment when we broke that structure level that the market will just continue to drop down. But yeah, unfortunately it was just big trap. So the daily has showing us the truth. It was just an impulse followed by a correction. That's it. And right now what you should expect is basically the continuation to the upside. However, we are right now at strong level of supply and resistance. And this is the thing right now. I'm also waiting right now for new trading ideas to try for a nice short or to try for a nice long to the upside. So right now, also from my point of view, not 100% clear what the GBPUSD is going to do. Look at this manipulation, move to the upside, boom. I don't know, guys, what this kind of things are currently. Also on the lower time frames, I cannot identify anything. Just huge manipulation. Just look down over here on the 1 minute price chart and you will identify that the market was moving in 1 minute candle 18 pips, guys. That's crazy. What should you do, man? This is crazy. Your stop loss is just hit both direction in this case, because if you're looking in this area to buy or to sell right now, the market is just trapping you. You don't know what you should do right now, okay? And this is why right now what I recommend is to not trade GBPUSD currently, to wait for some cleaner price action confirmations. Right now we do not have anything. Right now you can expect this whole thing right now. Option number 1, that this is a rising wedge and the market will then boom drop down, so kind of a distribution phase. That's the first thing, that the hedge funds are going right now to close their positions, okay? And so they're closing their buy positions, and they are illustrating you right now that the market will go more to the upside, but in fact it will then drop down. So from my point of view, it really looks like the market should drop down. I do not expect that it should drop down right now thousands of pips. it should just drop down a little bit. And if this monthly candle will close then bearish, if we're going to have that a huge drop and the monthly candle will be bearish, then yeah, I was right with my previous analysis. Then this whole thing was just a huge trap, and the GBPUSD is going to be then weak, and we're going to see a major correction. I'm going to show you right now another pattern that I can identify. It is this one. It is a rising wedge. Yeah, on the whole daily chart. Okay, and yesterday that was the fake out over here, which was here to illustrate us a clean break, but it wasn't a break. We went all back above. Right now we are at the resistance. Let's see how the market will play out, and as soon as we get the confirmations, we will go down for this scenario on GBPUSD, and then afterwards, of course, bullish continuation. Thanks for watching, guys. We're going to see you the next time with a new video. Bye bye.